Hey YouTube, this is Kerry scrapping for a dart. Well, I wanted to show you an update video from my last huge load. I went out today to my college and got another smaller load. I've already pulled out all that out of my truck and I kind of separated it out. Here's some of the remaining stuff from that huge 3-pallet delivery I got, or went and picked up. These are the large components. These are all copy machines. There's a bunch of those. There's some smaller printers and scanners and stuff. Here's some of these server boards. These things are massive. This is a huge one. It's about 5 pounds. I got a quote for $3.50 a pound from one of my buyers. I'm still looking to try to get some more. There's all these here too. These are much larger than motherboards, so I should be getting a lot more per pound for those. The printers, I'm going to break down one to start and see how I end up, what I can get out of it. I found a place in my area that buys old printers and stuff by the pound. It's not much, but it may just be better selling this stuff as is and getting it out of my way so I can make room for the better stuff. Again, I'll do an experiment and see what happens. I need to take another load to my yard. I took one yesterday. I made about $86, I think. I'll do another video later on showing some of my receipts for what I've been doing. But tomorrow I'm going to take in some Christmas lights. That bin's full of motors. This tub is all wiring. Believe it or not, that's about 110 pounds. That's a big tote. This bin over here is about 80 pounds. It's all heat sinks from computers. I get about 60 cents a pound for that, so you want to separate that. Here's a stack of towers I've been working on. I did an experiment and actually found that I make more money selling these nearly complete by the pound to one of my yards. So I get about 20 cents a pound for a tower. Towers range from 25 to 35 pounds a piece. I do pull out a few things. Let's go over here. I'm just pulling out, of course, the gold memory, because this I get a lot more for per pound. I'm pulling out any of the heat sinks and any of the CPUs. And basically that's all I'm pulling out of these. I'm leaving the motherboard in. I get about $2.60 a pound for motherboards, but as soon as I pull that motherboard out of this, they won't buy this tower, okay? So then all I get is tin rate, which is about 1/2 cent a pound in my area right now. So as soon as I pull out that board, about 20 pounds of steel or tin becomes worth hardly anything. So if you do the math, I actually wrote it all out. I actually make more money leaving the motherboard in, selling this as is to my yard, okay? That includes the power supply I leave in, because I'm only getting 8 cents a pound now for power supplies pulled out. Leave it in, I get 20 cents a pound. Same with the drives, and of course I do pull out the hard drives. So hope all that makes sense to you. You need to do an experiment, figure out what's best for you. If you want to pull everything apart in your area, maybe you get more money for tin, but I don't. And I have to figure out ways to kind of move my stuff along now, because I'm getting a lot of stuff in. And I'm not gonna hoard it. I'm not gonna have my garage, constantly full, because I won't have room for the next batch. So that brings me to hard drives. I haven't touched them yet. I still have this whole big garbage can full. Again, maybe 200 pounds of hard drives. I'm not gonna pull these apart. Hard drives are selling whole, 25 cents a pound right now, but I will pull the board off because I'm getting about $7 to $8 a pound for the board. Cast aluminum's down in my area to like 30 cents a pound. It was 50 cents a pound, so it may have been worth pulling these apart and separating the cast from the sheet and all that. But I'm not going to do that now, because it's not worth 5 cents a pound difference for me to spend, like 2 or 3 days to pull all that apart. It's not worth it. I have to weigh my time versus the money I can make for something. So some of you may disagree on this stuff, but that's okay, because this is how I'm running my recycling business. There's another view there of how much stuff I still have to go through. There's garbage. Some YouTube guys may tell you, or they hide from you, that there's never any fees like garbage. Well, there's going to be trash, and you have to do trash runs. I took one in already. It cost me about 30 bucks. It was plastic and glass. I can't get rid of it here. There's no buyers for plastic and glass in my area. So when you have a business, you just have to work that in, and you can, on your taxes, you can get a deduction for that, plus your mileage to the dump. I figured I'm gonna have at least one more dump run, so I'm probably gonna be at about $60 in dump fees. I'm in it. Another $60 for the friend of mine that I hired to use his box truck to get the stuff. And I'll be in it about maybe $40 in shipping fees for the boards I send. As is, I've already sold, or I've already made almost 300, and I still have all this left to go. So I'm already in the profit about 100 bucks. And well, more than that. And by the time I sell all these other boards, these hard drives, I'm hoping to profit about $500 maybe on this load. Not too bad. Patio. It's still pretty full. You can see some of the components from the televisions and monitors I've been pulling apart. That stuff I save and I will pull apart. Some wiring, printers, components. And then there's a big pile over there of keyboards and more printers. I took a big load of tin in today. Some miscellaneous metals and stuff. Tin sucks, like I said. Half a cent a pound. It takes, I mean, if 1,000 pounds, you only get $5. It's ridiculous. I think that's about 10 bucks a ton I get here. I mean, it sucks. So again, that's why I'm kind of thinking maybe if I just sell these as is and not even worry about pulling the tin out, I'll make more than 10 rate selling just these big printers. And those copy machines, you know, are 150 pounds a piece, 200 pounds a piece. So I can make a little extra money there. And I finally got rid of those other towers I had stacked in my corner for a while. I pulled as much of the aluminum as I could off of them. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's a big stack there of the lids. And I'll get a higher price than sheet for that because that's a higher quality aluminum. So this is just an update video. I'll do another one when I get most of this cleared out. I actually been toying with the idea of actually donating a few things too. Because like keyboards, there's nothing in them. I did a video on it about a year ago. And since then, they're even worth less. Some people buy the Mylar in them. But to get a pound of Mylar, you need a lot of keyboards, and it's not worth me trying to take the time and ship it and pay the shipping and only to make a few dollars. So I may donate some of the keyboards that aren't vintage, ones that I can't sell on eBay. And same with some of the flat screen monitors that I have. There's not much in them. Again, power supplies that are in the back of those things, I'm only getting 5 cents, 8 cents a pound, something like that. So I just have to keep experimenting and try to figure out ways to make more money. And that's what I'm gonna do. Again, that's how I run my business. I'm not going to hoard anything, period. I don't care if the market went up, you know, tomorrow. I'm gonna sell it today, and get this stuff out of here, make my money now, and move on to the next load. So, hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys are out there getting contracts like this. This is one college. There's several in my area. There's thousands of businesses. There's, 200,000 or 300,000 people that live in my city. There's lots of this stuff around, guys. So there's no reason why you can't get this stuff. Make a business plan, figure out, some spreadsheets, keep track of your mileage for your tax deductions, and go out there and get this stuff. Hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care.